You want to hold on to that understanding that this is insane. Because if you lose it, then you kind of become conformed to it. And once that happens, there is no, redemption or rehabilitation, as they like to say. Because it's not meant for you to change for the better.
I started to feel like an animal. You leave an animal in the cage long enough, when you open the cage door, they won't even come out. And if they do come out, they tiptoe around and they go right back. And I felt like that, and I wanted to break that cycle. I wanted to break out of that. It was like bondage to me. It was like slavery.
I couldn't see the day where I was gonna get out. You know, Rikers Island is a place where a lot of people don't have distinct time. They don't have direct time. I know guys who've been there for 5 or 6 years fighting a case that they're innocent for.
I remember there was a time where I actually contemplated suicide. And I remember my mom coming to see me, and she grabbed me by my shoulders. And she told me, man, she said, if you don't give up on yourself, I'm never gonna give up on you. She said, do what you have to do to survive, but make it home in one piece. And that voice right there, she says, please, she begged me. She says, come home, because I'm not gonna be able to take it if they take you away from me and you take your own life. And I kept hearing that small, still voice in my mind while I was in the bank. And little did I know that, it was God that kept talking to her and talking to me not to give up.
What I used to see was from Rikers Island and most of the buildings I've been to, I could definitely see the airport, and I hated seeing the planes take off and land. I hated that, because I always wanted to know where they going, man. Where they coming from? They coming from vacation, a nice tropical island, and I can always see the Empire State Building. They lighted up different colors, and I used to just stare at the city and wonder, how is life for somebody right now, and what are they doing versus what am I doing right now, looking out this window from jail into that free world.
The system, jail and prison, is designed to keep us going in and out. That's why they have revolving doors when you go to court.